Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Avery, but I go by Soavecito, and I'm a horror content creator. Welcome to episode 55 of Whispers of Horror with my awesome guest, game developer Yikon. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, thank you for having me in your stream, and I'm glad to be in this episode of what is called
Wh-
Whispers of Horror.
Whispers of Horror. I said stream, which
Yeah.
is technically, I mean, it's a live podcast stream. I don't even
Mm.
actually know what the name is. I might ask GPT. Like when it comes to
Okay.
stuff like that, like what is it technically called? Because it's a podcast, but podcast is basically
Mm.
not live, but they are live. Maybe it's a broadcast. I'll Google that later. But
Okay.
welcome. I wanted to ask just straight off the bat, like how did you get into making games and being like a game developer?
Yeah, it's a long story. Way back when I was a kid,
Okay.
way back in like 2015, my brother and I is like going in a shop. You know, internet cafe, computer shop cafe. Do you
Yeah.
have that in America? Yeah, in the Philippines, that is so very popular. In the Philippines,
Really?
we always
Okay.
go there. Yeah, every day, every night. When we're going back home from school, we just go to computer shop, and that's where we start loving computers. So my brother is actually a PC builder.
Okay.
He built some PC for a PCnet cafe. He got paid, and he started like doing Photoshop, doing DJ, and doing game development. And at
Okay.
that time, he he forced me like every day he wants me to make a game as well, but at the
Okay.
time I just don't care. I just want to play video games. But he encouraged me to make a
Learn.
game.
Learn.
So
Okay.
so um when I start making a game, he told me, he sent me a link of a video,
Mm-hmm.
a video tutorial on how to make a game. I followed that, and wow, when I move that ball and collect some coins, that is so very cool, and I want this to be my job. I said that time, and
Gotcha.
I wanted this to be my job, and I started learning and learning and learning. At that time in 2015, so started learning until I get to the point that I'm just over it. You know,
Yeah.
I lose my mind because at that time I'm just stuck in a loop, just learning but don't understand it. I tried to learn but nothing happened, so I stopped making games at that time. So after like 3 years in 2019, that's where
Picked it
I
up again.
found my name Yikon. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
pick it up again. I tried to pick it up again because I saw this post in Unity 3D
Mm-hmm.
Philippines Facebook page. I saw Solitary Studios who made I think that is what game is made, the sleep paralysis game. You know
Ah,
that
Silent
game?
Still.
Yeah.
Silent Still,
Yeah, it's
right?
Silent Still. Yeah, I
The game
saw
is
that
sick.
game, and yeah, I saw that game. A lot of streamers played that. I saw the comments. A lot of people, and I saw it's also Filipino. So that
Hmm.
inspired me a lot. So I I I wrote like an idea on
Mm-hmm.
how do I make a game that is horror, that a lot of people will get jump scared.
Okay.
Yeah, because I like seeing people getting jump scared from a game. So I want to make one. So
Yeah, like so.
yeah, that's when I started making Hapunan.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like, for people that don't know, I did recorded some of the well, my gameplay, and it got corrupted. I could not save the footage. It was a shame. But I was telling Yukon that there were certain jump scares that got me well when I was selling the balut at the station and calling out for people. I turned my head and this old lady is just peeking out, and I promise you, my soul. I wish I had the recording. My soul left my body because there is no reason for a woman to be doing that at night when I'm just trying to sell
Yep,
some food and make some money. Definitely, the game
that's
definitely has
funny,
some
bro.
really good jump scares, and just like the music, the like I felt like a sense of dread when like I'm walking with the like at the middle of the night with my flashlight, and I just feel like somebody's following me at all points, and just I never felt safe. And honestly, I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
that was
yeah.
a good way to capitalize horror. But how did you come up with the name Hapunan?
So it's an interesting name because um I'm thinking of a name that is very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that when international streamer played it, they will understand. They will understand immediately. So
Sure.
I think Hapunan because it only happened at night.
Okay.
So I I'm thinking of name that game that only happens at night because um I can't make a daytime lighting, so I just need to make it at night, so it will going to be easy for me to
Gotcha.
develop the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that I'm just going to call it dinner because dinner is nighttime, and that is the first scene on the game where you eat with your mother.
Yeah.
So that's where I got the name Hapunan.
Gotcha. Gotcha. For people that haven't checked out the game, could you talk about a little bit about the story of Hapunan?
Yeah, Hapunan is very has a very interesting story because I made that um like on top of my head. I didn't plan that story. Um I just go with the flow on what
Sure.
I'm going to make next.
Okay.
But the story is you are a balut vendor where you help your family make some money, and the barangay captain is leading the pay to kill case in that barangay, but no one knows. If you
Mm-hmm.
know that the captain is leading the pay to kill, you're you are dead. and and I'm planning to make Hapunan part 2, but sadly my files got corrupted. All my files got deleted, so
I know your
that
pain.
that sucks, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. That very sucks because I have a lot of story in mind that will go perfectly in part two,
Mm-hmm.
but Ashley is part of that too. But I'm going to spoil it because
Yeah, don't. Yeah, yeah.
um
So people could check it out.
sh- yeah.
Yeah.
So should I spoil it or no? Wait. Uh,
That's up to you.
Because
I mean, if you want people, like, I'm gonna leave that up to you. I would say don't because then people get it like, or I would just give it enough so people can get interested in it. But
oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
that's why I want people to just. I personally, from playing it, I think people should check it out. But I was just saying, like, if you could give like a cool synopsis or just a quick story of the game without giving too much, so people can go check it out and
Oh,
support
okay.
you.
So basically, Hapunan is where you are a balut vendor.
Hmm.
You're selling balut at night, and there's just creepy guys going to hunt some people because they are paid to kill some people, because in the Philippines that is very common.
Hmm.
Where they're on a motorcycle like a scooter,
Hmm.
then they got paid and to kill people. A lot of news going around in the Philippines that's doing that, and it's so scary.
Yeah, no. Why is it so? As one of the games you made, like h- using Philippines influence, like how does that? How did you incorporate that in the game, and like why did you want to make that be incorporated into the game? Like why how has that played a big influence in making Hapunan?
So um because a lot I watch a lot of horror game,
Okay,
indie horror games, a lot of horror games, and I want my game to be unique.
sure.
I'm thinking of how do I make my game unique, and a lot of people will play it. So I think of what if I incorporate my culture in the game, because I'm so comfortable with my culture, so
Mm-hmm.
I know what to do, I know what to add, and a lot of Filipino will be like interested in that game because not a lot of Filipinos game are out there. So
Gotcha.
I think of making a game about my culture,
Mm-hmm.
because when you say Philippines internationally, they will say, "Oh, that no, they have balut." Yeah. So I said, "Yeah, I'm going to make a balut game so internationally they can understand, and Filipino will also get this nostalgic feeling. Oh, that balut. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
okay.
so that's my plan. That's my marketing plan to make my game pop out in HIO
Y-
and in some posts I made in social
Yeah,
media.
yeah, no, for sure. Because so you pick something that is well known, be like as a Filipino thing. All people all like automatically, oh, balut. That's smart. That's a good marketing
Yeah, yeah.
strategy and everything like that.
Mm,
But as far as you kind of mentioned your files got corrupted for
yeah.
Hapunan too. Like, is there still a chance that we might get that, or is it just like, or are you planning on to make something different moving forward?
So, my files got corrupted. I don't know what to do yet, but for now, I'm just making a different game.
Okay.
So, I haven't um like announced this yet to my community, but I'm going to announce this now,
Oh,
so
we
people
get
will.
a first exclusive. Okay, all
Yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah.
bet.
This is exclusive. So, I am making a game about tindahan. Do you know are you familiar about like tindahan in the Philippines?
No, no,
Because
never heard of
a
it.
lot of a lot of Filipino homes has their own like they sell foods products in their houses, and
Okay,
they sell them to people. Yeah,
okay.
so I'm making that game so international streamer will have an idea on how the Philippine Sindahan work, because a lot of stereotypes that happen that is funny and so scary about the Tindahan. So I am making that game, and it's going to be like an hour game.
Okay.
So this is going to be fun, and I have a lot of jump scare ready as well to that.
I don't know. Between you and Mudashi and the person that did Silent Still, you guys are the. I don't even know what the word is. Like, you guys are crazy, man. Because like what
Yeah.
you guys are doing to my soul and everybody else's is not fair. But I
Yep.
appreciate what you guys are doing because like it's jump scare. Like, there's so many jump scares that have been done, but you guys are thinking of unique ways to get that back, and I appreciate that because it was a dying art, and you guys are slowly bringing it back with throwing your own flair and adding your culture
Mm.
into it, and I think that's what makes it unique. As I was playing it, I also saw like some other streamers, bigger streamers, that play like Queso. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's others. I can't, it's just escaping me as we are live, but how does that feel knowing that a person with like 8.6 million people subscribe to him, and not only on YouTube but in all these other platforms,
Yeah. Yeah.
playing a game that you created? How does that make you feel? And then how did that impact your game afterwards?
Yeah. When I released my game, like no one played it. And like a couple, like four guys played my game, bought
Mm.
my game, and I'm so happy about it. But when Murushi is the first streamer actually played my game. He's
Shout
a
out
first
Marushi.
streamer slash YouTuber. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Murushi helped me a lot with the game actually. So big shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for playing my game. So when he played my game, I'm so excited because this is the first time I'm seeing someone like streamed my game, playing
Mm-hmm.
my game on YouTube. So um when he played my game, I got all my family watch him play my game, and it's so funny, bro. The way Murushi played the game is, yeah, oh my god, I appreciate it so much because it made me so happy. And after Murushi played the game, he posted it on TikTok, and it blew up.
Ah,
When
nice,
he got
nice.
scared by when he got scared by Madonna, the old lady, it
Yeah.
got blew up. A lot of the Filipino fellow Filipino watch him play watch Murushi clip, and they liked it, and they I know what is this game called, but a lot of comments like it's
Yeah.
like that. So from there, Pale Station played it as well. It's a
Yeah.
YouTuber in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
He's really popular, and Christian PH. Once Christian PH is one of the popular streamers in YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
Once he played it, his video blew up. He got like 4.5 million views on YouTube. So when that come out, a lot of notification come to is on my phone buying my game. So I'm just happy. I know to myself that I made it,
Yeah,
because
man.
this the job I want. I left school for game development, so
Mm.
I'm so happy. And my favorite streamer actually is Queso.
Oh,
And
okay.
once he played, oh my god, that's the best day of my life, because
Yeah.
um I can imagine him playing my game.
And you know it's crazy. Queso could play a game, but I got you on on my first pod. And you know, this is your first international interview
Yep.
about talk about your game. So Queso could play it, but I got you here. So
Yep.
shout out to Queso,
Yeah,
but no,
shout out to Queso, bro.
that's awesome. And I'm happy that you've seen a lot of success. It's crazy how like the TikTok algorithm and just like having influencers play your product or your game and it receiving positive feedback about it, how that can propel your trajectory in just being a game developer. And honestly, you deserve all the credit because the game is truly something different, and I enjoyed it too. I'm just mad at myself because like
Thank you, thank you.
I had great scares, but you know what? I just thought of something cool. So
Mhm.
when you finally finish your new horror game, I'll play it live. I'm gonna just play it live, and
Okay.
then tell your family about it. We can get a whole big
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
powwow.
yeah.
But nah,
Yep.
I'll play it live, and on top of that, not only will I play it live, I would want you to come back and give me your developer insights of like I just got
Okay,
scared
that
of
would be
that.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like I got scared of that. Why did
Mm-hmm.
you add that in there, you monster? You know, I might call you some explicits. I do
Okay. Yeah,
apologize.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But nah, I think that if you're interested in that, when your game drops, I would love to have you
Mm-hmm.
back on and we can do it and you can break it down and we can see how it goes, man. I think that'd be so dope.
Yeah, sure. That's going to be fun because I like sharing my work progress on my game, and that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
going to be fun.
for sure. So let me ask you. So
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to like when you're not game developing, what are some of the things that you like to do, like outside of
Oh
just
yeah.
gaming, like as a hobby and stuff like that?
Yeah, actually my number one hobby is riding the motorcycle.
Oh, okay, nice.
I got into big bikes,
Okay.
like sports bike. I got into that, and it's so I don't know it's so expensive to have that hobby,
Yeah, I get that.
but I don't know how I got there, but that is the only hobby I'm currently have.
Okay.
And um I actually play some music, like the guitar, bass. I actually learning some music, but yeah, that's the only hobby I have right now, other than game development and gaming.
Okay. No, no, I get that. When it comes to like your family, your friends, and finding time for them, and just like, and basically your personal life and finding time for gaming development, how do you find it? Like, do you find like it's a good balance between that stuff? Sorry, I dropped the pen. Um, do you find that there's a good balance, or do you think you're struggling? One gets more precedence over another one. Like, what is your opinion on that?
So for me, it's definitely a struggle, because a lot of indie game developers
Mm-hmm.
is just quit because they can't finish the game. They get distracted because of family, because of their job. And for me, it's struggle for me because I got like what is that English word? Parang nagsasawa. I don't know that English word, but I'm getting fed up with game development. It's just
Frustrated,
over
like
yeah, frustrated like
overwhelmed,
that.
like
Yeah, for overwhelmed with game development because the amount of work, the arts, the music, the programming,
yeah,
that got me overwhelmed with the work.
yeah.
And it's definitely a struggle. For now, I'm still trying to find the balance on game developing, on my hobbies, on my family, like I'm still currently struggling and trying to find the balance because currently I'm more 80 like 70% I'm doing my hobby and
Mm-hmm.
30% for the game development. So I think that is not good
Yeah.
in for me. So I'm trying to find the balance.
Gotcha. Gotcha. When you saw success on Hapunan, um, I'm sure you shared it with your family. What was your family's feedback when your game was succeeding?
Oh yeah, because this is a funny story because the faces of the game, the characters' faces,
Uh
that
huh.
is actually my family's
No,
face.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
You
So this is
basically
a funny
exposed your
story.
whole family. Everybody's like, "Yo."
Yeah,
That's
because
funny.
I did not expect this to be to blow up. I did not actually expect. I expected some like 10 people will play it, then
Sure.
20 people, then no one will play it ever again. But I did not expect when I like take a picture of my mother's face. She is not happy like at all. Like where I going? She is keep asking me where I'm going to put his face on,
Mm-hmm.
and I said it was for a game, and she said that, um, uh, wait lang, I can't speak in English, but I don't know how to say it in English, but yeah, she's not happy about it.
Mm-hmm. She got like mad or like
But no, no, she did not get mad, but she's
nervous.
and
Like she like where is this going?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
nervous, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
that,
who are you showing this to? Like should I be worried? Like
yeah,
worried.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I get that.
exactly,
Well, I mean,
exactly, exactly.
she has good right to be worried now. Like how many people? Like if you don't mind me asking, like how many downloads did you get for Hapunan? Like or like what is the? Do you have the total?
Oh yeah, I'm going to check it right now in my dashboard. So analytics. So on Hapunan, oh, I got 334,000 downloads.
Three hundred.
Right now currently.
Three
Yes,
hundred and thirty-four thousand.
yes. But that is not that paid version is mixed. Like the
Okay.
demo for PC, demo for Android. Then
But still, like think about like so your mom, your family
yeah, yeah.
has three
When
hundred and thirty-four thousand people seeing them. You better go into hiding. I'm just kidding.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
when,
No, I
when,
think
my, when my mom saw that and the game blew up, and she said, "No,
she's
what did you
like,
do?"
she's like, "Where's my
She,
cut?" She's like, "Where's my money?" No, no, no.
yeah.
I think that's amazing. You know, like being able to
Yep.
incorporate your family into a game. Not and that's the crazy thing about the internet. You never know. Sometimes you just have to make something, and for a chance to for it to succeed. You know, if you never made this game, you never got into this. It would have never existed. And some days you just gotta hope that it gets into the right hands for it to blow up. Like TikTok and all these platforms are giving your
Yeah.
people like you and who are game developers or indie game developers a chance to make it and just to be able to see your art because I consider every game that people make art because you put hours your time day blood sweat and tears into this. How many hours did it take for you to make Hapunan?
Actually, I made Hapunan in like I don't know 2 years I
Oh,
think,
it took you two
but
years. Okay.
it's yeah, it took me 2 years, but it's not like continuous.
Okay.
Like I work on this, then I don't because I only use a very low specs laptop, so
Okay.
it crashes a lot. So I'm making the game with very low pixelated, so I can move it around. So I'm using my potato laptop, um um
Okay.
developing that game. So it's an interesting journey, but
Yeah.
I made it work at the end. So I'm happy that a lot of people really like it.
Yeah, for sure. When it comes to um, sorry, I'm blanking on the question. When it comes
Okay.
to making games, how does that? How does making games make you feel? Like when you get to like first develop it, post it, people are playing it. Like, how does all of these aspects of the process make you feel overall?
Okay. When I'm developing the game, when I'm in the programming stage where a lot of bugs, that that sucks a lot
Mm-hmm.
for the mental because um it loses my energy and I just like um a lot of times I almost give up almost give up on my projects because the programming state and the arts um is making me crazy because
Yeah,
it's so hard.
yeah,
Yep. And when it gets to story where you set up the jump scare, that is where the fun begins because you will think okay, I'm going to add scares here, I'm going to add this scary sound effects. That is
mm-hmm.
where my adrenaline rush in
Rush.
because this going to be fun and interesting.
Gotcha.
And when I release the game, I first I feel is very nervous because I don't know if people will like it. I don't know if there's a lot of game breaking bugs in my game.
Mm-hmm.
But when I release, I'm just so very happy that I released my first game.
Yeah.
And when the game has released, there's few people who played it. In like 2 months, there's like 10. But when Marushi played it and got a million of views, that is where I'm like I made it. This so mind blowing. I'm so happy that a lot of people is like playing my game. There's no game breaking bugs. So overall, I'm just so very grateful that I made the game and so happy that I released it.
Yeah. No.
Um,
Yeah. I totally
yeah,
get that. I can even tell in your voice like you're very humble and like, and you're hungry to make more content, knowing that this game succeeded, and I can't wait to play your next game. I think it's gonna be so much
yeah.
fun. If you could pick a developer like that you are influenced by or like that you like, is there anybody that you would want to work with or collab with on a game with?
Yeah. This on my mind recently. uh, I just I'm going to I thinking of making live stream on my Facebook
Mm.
page,
Okay.
Yikon Dev. I'm thinking of a content where me, Muroshi, and Solitary make a game. Three popular Filipino indie game YouTubers make a game in like let's say 2 days. It's like a game jam
Yeah.
where we make a game and try to develop a very scary game and see what will came out. That
Yeah.
will be interesting.
I think that might be one of the scariest games people might actually see between all three of you guys.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't even know because I've gotten God help me. I've gotten scared by each one of your guys' games and multiple times. So have you all developed one game? I don't know if we could be able to, if the internet could even be able to handle that type of stuff. But
Yeah.
I can't believe it. But like, I didn't even ask, like, what got you into horror? Like, what got you to decide to make horror games, and like, what are some of the influences that said, okay, I like horror, but now I want to make this horror is the games I want to develop.
So, um, I actually I hate horror games. I never played horror games in my life, so
Okay.
I hated it. But when I'm developing games, I'm thinking of what genre I'm going to make, like strategy, action, RPG, like that. So I'm thinking of a simple game
Mm-hmm.
where people will love it, right? So I saw this post, like I said earlier, I saw this post on Unity Philippines page on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Solitary posted his game there, his first game, before Silent Still. I saw his game and I looked at it and I saw the comments. A lot of people playing it. I saw YouTubers, and I'm so intrigued. I said I want to do it myself as well.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, I started brainstorming some ideas on how do I make my first horror game, and I said earlier that I want to be unique. So um, I'm going for a Filipino culture selling balut. So that's where I got my inspired from.
Nah, that's nice. That's nice. I I love asking this question because it's literally one of my favorite questions to ask. But like,
Hmm.
what is your own definition of the word horror?
Okay, this is going to be a hard question. Okay, horror for me, definition of horror for me is where you are not sure on what's happening. It's not about like supernatural where there's a ghost or no or something else, but the unsure you are not sure what's happening. That's where the horror comes from. When you don't know what to do, don't know where to go, don't know what's happening. I think that's for me the definition of horror.
So like
Because
the
when I played some game,
yeah.
um the most scariest thing that's happening is um like there's some sounds, some sound effects, falling objects, and here's some bunch of stuff around my ears, and I don't know what's happening, I don't know what to do. That scared me. Then suddenly there's a jump scare that will
Yeah, no.
that will scared me so much.
Basically the fear of the unknown, like not knowing what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
that's it. Mm.
That the same thing for me. Well, yeah, it's the fear of the unknown. Like anything that could trigger your primitive instincts between like fight or flight. You know, when your eyes dilate or your palms get sweaty or the hair of the back of
Yeah,
your
that's it.
neck. Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
definitely.
that's exactly it.
Do you have any fears? Let me ask you that.
Fears, what kind of fears? Fears of what
Sorry,
again?
sorry. Do you have any fears in general? Are you afraid of
Um,
anything?
I am afraid. I like heights. I am so very afraid of heights. Like that is so scary. I don't like heights. Seeing down, and um, and that kind of stuff. I can't explain it in English, but that's what I'm very scared of.
Gotcha, gotcha. For me, thalassophobia. It's like the fear of the open water, like being able to like
Oh, oh yeah. I've one too. What's that called?
thala-
Claustrophobic.
thalass-
Claustro claus
thalassophobia.
Claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Where you're scared of like small entries.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh no, that's claustrophobic. Claustrophobic. Yeah.
yeah. That's it.
Are you afraid of that too?
That scared yes so much. I don't like getting squid on something like the slide where you can see anything.
Oh
That oh no.
no. See that.
No. I scared of getting stuck there.
But see, that might be another horror game you might have to try out,
Oh
like,
yeah.
or try
Oh
to
shit.
build. Like,
Yeah.
listen, people,
Yeah.
a lot of
Good idea.
people are afraid of the open water, and a lot of people are afraid
Mm.
of tight spaces. So just throwing
Yep.
out that
That's.
Mudashi, I know you're on the street too. Like, just saying, like,
Mm.
you gotta pick up like the top five fears of people, and you make a game about that.
Well, yeah. That's going to be scary, bro.
Oh man. So in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself being, and what do you want to accomplish?
So in 5 years, um, I'm seeing myself like doing doing game development, continuing my horror journey, and hopefully that I'm going to level up my stories, my graphics, the lighting, the production in general,
Yeah.
and um I'm planning to make Yikon as a business. So there's an artist, there's a programmer that will do the work. So I'm just going to um be the lead artist, lead what do you call that? When
Uh,
you're leading the team on what to
lead.
do.
Yeah, it's like the lead, lead projection manager, like,
Like yeah, like that, like lead manager, so I can
yeah.
handle my team. So the game production will be as high quality and much quicker. So there's a lot of game that are going to be made under Yikon, and that excites me so much.
Yeah, man. How like do you have like a number of games that you would like to develop in that 5 year span? You want to do like one, five, 10, like 100?
Yeah, it's going to be hundreds, bro. No,
Hundreds.
I'm kidding.
Okay. Nah,
I'm
listen, that's in. I could see it.
yeah. I think I'm going to develop at least like every year. I want to develop like 20 games, 15 games a year. But
15 games a
but
year. Okay, that's ambitious. I like it.
yeah, 15, 10, 15. I don't know yet,
Okay.
but I'm planning to make a game like that with the same quality, same standard of my games. And yeah, hopefully it's going to be a fun journey.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. When it comes to just like some of the high, like I think you kind of touched upon this, but I want to see if you can add a little more to it. Like when it comes to like during the process of making games, like what are some of the highlights and what are some of the lowlights during your process?
Yeah. Let's start with the lowlights because this actually the most saddest part of my developing journey when I think when I started making Hapunan, I was very energized. I was very happy making that game, but the only limitation I had of because of my PC always
Mm-hmm.
crashes. That's the thing that I almost gave up because of my PC always crashing. So at that time, I totally I'm fed up and I just quit game development
Mm-hmm.
and I continue school for the time, and I just forget about it. But after like 8 months, um, a lot of Filipino developers like Solitary Studios because that's the first Filipino I saw that made horror game,
Mm-hmm.
and that inspires me so much. So I'm so happy that I made the right decision and came back to it and pick up the pace. And the very highlight of my process is when making that old lady. That is so very fun because my my classmate, my friend, is also my friend is with me when developing that game. He
Mm-hmm.
said that you should add some jump scare where you look at the right, there will be a pop up. That's the idea of my classmate, and I executed it, and I'm glad that that got a lot of people.
Yeah, no, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's very fun.
I was gonna ask, like, where did you get your art? Like, how did you come up with the audio? Because the like when you're like the music, because I thought that was truly incredible. How I was scared throughout the whole game because I didn't know what was coming at me at any point. Like, I was trying to figure out, am I gonna be taken or jump scared when I'm walking in on
Oh
the
yeah.
near the train tracks? Like this town looks basically barren and somebody got to come after me at this point. Like, how did you come up with some of that music or some of that atmosphere?
Yeah, for the music, I got this idea. I watch a lot of indie games. I like watching Queso. I watch all of his videos, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting inspired from these indie games. So um uh I I'm getting this idea where the true horror comes when it's silent. Like you're gonna
Mm.
it's go going to be scary if you master the silence of the game. Not this music just constantly playing around, just silence. And then if there's scary happening, you gotta have some scary ambience so
Mm-hmm.
the player will be scared. Like I said earlier, the unknown, don't know what will happen, don't know what to do. That is the very scary part of the game. So
Yeah,
the silence is the key to make a good audio,
I
and the
respect that.
ambience.
Yeah, no, I respect that. How do you play test a horror game? Do you play test yourself, or do you have other people try it out? And how do you know when a game is scary enough?
I'm sorry.
I was asking, do you play test your own games, or do you have like a group of people that you have
Oh yeah.
play it? Or and how do you know when a game is scary enough? Like when you were building it, how do you know like this game is
Oh yeah,
scary? Do
that's
you
a good
get
question, bro.
and sorry, one more question with that. Do you get scared playing your own game?
Oh yeah, 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 bro. This is so common when an horror game developer. I don't know if this is the same for them, but for me, when I'm playing the game, my own game, when I got scared, I'm getting scared of my game. I know that it's scary because I don't like horror games so
Yeah.
much because when I'm playing horror game, every sound I'm getting jump scared. Every sound that is making some object falling down, some door just shut. I got scared constantly. Yeah. So when I'm making that old lady, I got jump scared a lot because when you're developing a jump scare, you don't know if there's a bug. So
Mm,
if there's a bug, and and you're trying to make that old lady and playtest, I it just appear out of nowhere, even if I did not place it. If you know what I mean. When I'm developing that old lady, I set the object off, but when I
gotcha.
play, there's a bug. Um
So you got to do it again.
um yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But when I thought that that old lady is gone, but when I turn around, it's still there. So I got jump scared by that a lot because um I coded like a spaghetti. My programming is that not good, so
Gotcha.
there's always a bug. So I got scared when there's a jump scare when I'm not expected it
You gotta, you
because
gotta,
of a bug.
you gotta put that old lady in your future games, man. You gotta put she gotta pop up in
Yeah, yeah,
different
yeah, yeah.
games, bro. Because then people are like, oh yeah, this is another game that you made, and then she comes out of nowhere like, what the? She's not
Yeah,
even
oh, yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
be there. I'm telling you, that would be a good Easter
Yeah, yeah.
egg. People call it Easter egg.
Oh yeah.
And it's just that would add another. Yeah, I'm throwing ideas for you because I know what scares me. I'm very easily scared. Like I honestly stream with blankets because I can't do it.
Oh,
Like I'm one of those streamers that I need to play while I'm live, and I play with a blanket because it makes me feel safe. And yeah, yeah, I think that
yeah.
that would do
Me
it.
too. When I'm playing scary game, I just close my eyes when there's a scary hallway or something like that. I'm just
Yeah, well, you know, but it's kind of
it
hard to
scared me a
do
lot, bro.
that when you're a live streamer. You kind of have to
Oh
keep
yeah,
it,
yeah.
you know, have your face shown and everything like that. But
Mm,
listen, you got to do what you got to do. But
mm,
you got maybe who knows? Maybe I thought an idea and you're
yeah.
like, you know what? Maybe I will add this person to the game. But shout out to the grandma in the game, and I'm never turning right ever again. I'm never looking this way. I can never do it. Um, I had another question written down. I apologize. Give me 1 second.
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay. Boom. Um, we kind of brought touch point of like you in 5 years you would have your own team and everything like that to make
Mm-hmm.
games. If you were offered a triple to work with like AAA studios, would you take it or would you still want to like be an indie game developer?
That's going to be interesting, but I think I'm just going for my I will continue my journey as an indie game developer because this is enough to this enough money to like live a life,
Okay.
and I don't have my own boss. I'm my own, I am my own boss, so there's
Okay.
no like time limitation or tight schedule that will like stress you out. So I'm happy that I made this work,
Yeah, for sure.
so I can continue making games as
Hey,
myself.
congratulations, man. I think that's a beautiful thing. As we are content creators, game developers, or movie producers, we're all making some sort of content out there for people to consume. And, you know, I think it's everybody's dream to be able to be their own boss and make their own schedule and
Yeah,
put
yeah,
their own ideas without having other people tell them, nah, that's not going to work or don't do that. So,
yeah,
I
yeah. That's
hope,
exactly it.
yeah, for sure. If you could if you could tell, if you could pick any horror game that best describes who you are personally, what horror game would you be?
Okay, this going to be a hard question because I don't actually play any horror games
Oh,
because
okay.
I got
Or
scared
okay,
a lot.
it doesn't even have to be horror game. It could be a show. It could be it could be anything. Like if you couldn't say one type of media, like a game, movie, show, whatever, character, like which one of those would best describe who you are personally?
Okay. Um, um, I can think of many because I personally I don't actually watch movie,
No,
any
no,
horror games,
that's okay.
and
Totally
TV show.
okay. No, no, no. That's fine. I was just curious. But no, that's
Oh,
see,
okay.
that's good stuff to know that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
wait, you don't. So when you're making games, like nothing, like other than just like the influences, from your culture, like you haven't seen anything online or anything that's just like, oh, I could add this into my game, or anybody that influences you in that aspect.
Yeah, a lot of people like sending me a message where
Okay.
I got a lot of idea where like because Filipino has a very lot of supernatural cultures like when there's you know when um what do you call this, like um kasabihan ng matatanda, what's that in English, where your grandmother will have a saying, what do you call that in English?
Like a ritual or seance, or like
Yes, ritual.
a ritual. Okay.
I
Yeah.
like there's a lot of ritual in the Philippines that a lot
Gotcha.
of people will is scared about, is they are like
Like kind of
trusting
like
it.
ghost stories. Like they tell you different type of
Yeah, yeah,
story.
that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
According to the
there's
elders, that
oh my,
Mulishi said.
uh, so many childhood stories that will scare a lot of Filipinos,
Yeah.
and that's the idea that I'm going to make. That's why I made Gabi ng Lagim, where
Mm.
a lot of go Filipino ghost story that they can relate, but they can actually play it. That's
See,
going to be fun and really scary because
no.
when we was a kid, that stuff is scared us a lot.
Yeah, it's funny. So I'm Puerto Rican Dominican, and my
Mm.
mom and even my grandma told me, you better stop before the chupacabra comes, and I'm just like the stories, and just like of the different beings or monsters or demons and ghosts and spirits. Where are these people getting these stories from? Because if they're real, man, we're cooked. I don't know, man, but like it
Yeah.
really, she's it's just like if you don't listen, this person's coming, and I'm just like, it it truly puts fear into like the kids' eyes, and just like hey, it steered me straight, but I think it's cool that you guys are incorporating like culture and just like stories that people have told you throughout the years. It just gives us a little more insight of the things that you guys have
Yeah.
experienced growing up, and I love that
Mm.
because we are all cooked. Booty, she says.
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
but no, this is why I love like doing what I do, because I'm able
Mm.
to get your perspective and everybody else's perspective on just making these type of just games that I love. And even though I'm scared of all of them, not some of them, I'm scared of every single one I play. It just gives me a deeper appreciation, like the time and effort you guys put in. So I can't wait for your next game. I think that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, and I can't wait to play. I know you guys play it also because I set up a lot of job scare, and I think it's going to be scary,
That does
more
not
scary
make
than
me happy.
Hapunan.
This does not make me happy at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I have one more question for you. Is
Mm,
if I met you, um, and I was like, Yikon, I was like, yo, I'm a up and comer game developer. Is there
mm.
what is the best advice you would be able to give me?
Okay, there's a lot of Filipino out there that reach out to me how to be a game developer. I just told him to love what you do. Don't give up. Don't give up on what you're doing. Just keep studying and don't just watch some YouTube videos. Just try it for yourself. Make a game. Make a game that you want. Don't like do not make a game just when your mentality is just to earn money. Make a game that you love, that you actually put your passion into it, because that will make your game so unique and special because you put your love and heart into it. Just don't give up. Go do your thing. Make your game. Love what you do. That is what I'm going to tell them.
I think that's beautifully said because I think a lot of people forget that making content or making games or making movies or making anything in general for people to consume, you have to have a love for it because if you're only in it for the
Yeah,
money, it becomes a job. And I'm sure like there's times where you don't feel like it's a job and you feel like you're just having fun and people are here to support you. And that's how it
yeah,
should be at the end of the day. It shouldn't feel like a job. It shouldn't feel like grueling or like because then we're losing what we love to do as hobbies. But no, I think that's super important that people need to know like make sure you love what you do because if you don't, you're not gonna put
yeah,
the best
exactly.
effort into it. But my final question for you, my friend, is there anything you want to tell our audience in general? Is there any last words you would like to say to the people who are listening now or the future listeners on Whispers of Horror?
Yo, thank you for you for having me here in Whisper Horrors episode 55. It's a pleasure. And this actually my first international
You did good, by
interview.
the way. You did phenomenal. You did
Yeah.
very good.
So I'm very nervous because I don't know how to speak English that much. But thank you very much who are listening right now or listening in the future. And I hope that you like my game. My previous game is called Hapunan, and I am currently making a game called Gabi ng Lagim and Gabi ng Lagim series, and currently making Tindahan. That is what I'm going to release next, and I hope that a lot of people will like it and got some good scares. A lot of content will come out, and I'm so grateful that I'm here. That I made it work from my um um potato laptop. I just have a
Your
very low
potato
specs
laptop.
laptop, and yo, it's a very interesting journey. But if you love what you do and keep making it, you will succeed in the future. Thank you guys.
I think that's beautifully said. And I every time you say your potato laptop, I laugh because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just you're shitting on the laptop that made Hapunan on it, which is very funny. But like I said, I wish you the best,
Yeah, thank
utmost
you.
respect for making the game. But I wish you the best success for all your future games, and you deserve it. Like I said, the game was super fun, and I look forward to seeing what you have creative. And if you do collab with Solidarity and Mudashi to make some demonic game that I might not survive to play the end of it. I look forward to that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I hope to have you on future episodes and to see
Yeah, for
what
sure.
games you have. And then, like I said, when your game comes out, and I would love to have you on, and we can do like a horror game dev show kind of thing when a game
Oh
releases,
yeah,
and then we can talk about
that's
it.
going to be it's
Yeah.
going to be fun, bro.
Yeah, but thank you so much, and I appreciate that. Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, this is the end of episode 55 of Whispers of Horror with your guest, Suavecito. Until next time, and always remember, even a whisper can be scary.